Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? All you getting? Somebody's getting for you. What's gonna be, boy? Woo, what's gonna be? It is a day of another day we call Monday. Anyway, that being said, what's gonna be, well, hopefully everybody had a safe weekend. Hopefully everybody's still among us. And, you know, in the world we live in, of course, there's a lot of hate, as you already know. So let's do our morning prayer as far as our exhale, inhale. Come on, do it with me. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. What's going to be going? Anyway, that being said, what's going on? I'm sure you already saw about the pageant. As far as that was last night. And the thing about it is that, you know, unless you don't know who this person is, this is Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is a comedian, an actor, a book writer, author, radio host. And let me just give you a little rough idea of the things that he's done. Check this out. Okay, you see that? Those are all the things that Steve has done as far as, you know, in his career, as, you know, moving forward within his life. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that, you know, Steve used to be homeless for 3 years, and, you know, he was living inside of his car. And he was going through the struggle as far as surviving, as, you know, as me and you know, as the struggle. You're in the struggle, I'm in the struggle, and some of you not in the struggle, but, you know, we're in the struggle together. People in the struggle understand the struggle when it comes down to, you know, trying to survive the best way you can as far as getting, you know, from point A to point B. So what happened was last night, Steve Harvey had announced the wrong name, and the person name he had announced was Colombia, and he was supposed to announce Philippines as the winner. And he has apologized. Now, Steve Harvey is 58 years old, and he's 6'2". And the thing about it is that there's been an outrage, you know, as far as, you know, people have been upset, and, you know. So what happened was, you know, people forget that people make mistakes. People are human. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I listen to Steve Harvey morning show with Strawberry, Tommy, and Trip. And I listen to their show, and I listen to a lot of different things that Steve talks about. And he's very inspirational. And I have listened to a lot of stuff as far as advice that he is giving, you know, within the struggle. In order to have a story, you have to go through the struggle of the journey of the story. Every person who can write a song that is very powerful has a message of a history of something they've gone through. No struggle is not unheard of or compared when someone else could feel that struggle in the words, in the song, in their history of living. You know, and this is the thing. I was going to post a video, you know, about what happened and, you know, showing how, you know, he went and apologized. And he also sent out this tweet right here. You know, he apologized, and he was like, you know, I'm sorry, do not take it on other girls. It was my mistake. You know, I accept full responsibility. I'm sorry. You know, he apologized. Now, let me ask you something. In your life of living, have you made a mistake? When you just knew what you were going to say, but it came out wrong. And that's what happened to me. You know, I've done videos and stuff. I meant to say one thing, but it came out the other way. Then after, sometimes when I do the video editing, I'm going, oh my God, I can't believe I said that. So on the side, I will put like little words that will kind of make up for what I messed up. And if you watch a lot of people do anchors and stuff like that, and, you know, the weather has been reported wrong or something is wrong, it's done wrong. It's not the end of the world. It is called human error. You make mistakes, I make mistakes. That makes us human. He apologized. What more can he do? If you've never made a mistake in your life and never done anything that you kind of regret in your life, you know, because you're Miss Perfect, then clearly you don't belong on heaven. I'm sorry, belong on earth. Say I made a mistake. But clearly you don't belong on earth. You belong in heaven because you're the goddess of the gods. But you can't do that. And if you say you are, I don't believe you. But hey, it is what it is. And this is the tweets that happened when, you know, someone started tweeting out, you know, in reference to how they feel about him. Check this out. Now, if you notice, the nigger word has resurfaced. And the thing about it is that, you know, you make a mistake now, you're a nigger, you know, to go back, you monkeys, and from Africa. Newsflash, everybody black don't come from Africa. You know, and the thing about it is that just because our skin is this color don't mean we all come from the same spots. If you look at us, we all look really different. But I'm not going to go into the whole racial thing because that's not me joining your world. You know, and that's the same thing with a black man giving a white woman a baby. Why is it that the baby has to be black? Why do you discredit that mother? She gave birth, she puts 9 months, and she's discredited. Oh, you don't exist. He only exists because the baby's this way. You don't think that's some type of informity that we're suffering from within the country, the world we're living in? Why is she discredited? As if she never even gave birth. You discredit her so much. But anyway, I'm going to go into that. You know, this is the thing. He has been an inspiration as far as me. I never met him, of course, but I've listened to his radio station, and I listen to his words, and he's always empowering someone to be different. I try to explain to you in reference to this page as well. Be different. You do you. You do the best way you can. If nobody don't like it, then fuck them. So, I just want to let you know the different people that he touched within his life. Did you know he also have a clothes to wear? Check this out. This is from a man that's been homeless. Check this out. This is what he has to say as far as one of the listeners calling in. We was on another radio show. Check this out.
Hey, Steve, how you doing, man?
Jay, what's going on with you, man?
Hey, nothing, man. I just want to tell you, man, I like you, man. You sound good. You know, just keep up doing the good work. Stay positive. Stay blessed. I love you, man. That's all
man, I appreciate that. And y'all do the same, man.
That's what's up.
Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself, and don't be afraid to be different, man. You ain't got to fit in the crowd. I tell my sons all the time, why are you following everybody when you were clearly meant to lead? It's always better to just do your thing. And I don't care what situation you done got your life in, you can turn your life around, because it ain't ever too late. See, you looking at a cat, look, man, I didn't get into comedy till I was 27. I was homeless from 30 to 33. I lived in a 1976 Tempo. I lived in a car for 3 years, man. And so people see me today, they don't know, you know, man, where I come from. And I tell young cats all the time, man, the key is you can't ever give up. See, if you just keep putting one foot in front of the next, and if you can along the way, man, just tap into your creator, whoever you call him, I'm cool with whatever it is. Just tap into him, talk to him. I'm telling you, man, you got a great life in front of you. You just got to go see what it is. But you got to understand the real deal, Sway, is God's plan for you is always better than your plan. See, your plan is off. Yeah. It's always slightly off. And until I realized that, man, then he started giving me everything he wanted me to have. And then that's what flipped it for me, man. That's how I finally met the right woman. And I finally got on the right track. And then I quit doing a lot of stuff I was doing because I was out there, man, pretty wild.
You see, he helped so many people. So don't discredit him for doing a human error. You say, okay, you made a mistake. If the two people didn't go crazy over it and stuff, you know, and then they're having a tangent for, because reality, if you want, in my opinion, when you are going to be Miss Universe, you have to be professional at all times. Even in your dismay, they did it to Vanessa Williams. She rose. The first run-up, we never even heard too much about it, Suzette Charles. But Vanessa Williams, she still rose. You know, and the thing about it is that it's called human error. And they apologized years later to her for what? Now, suppose Vanessa Williams would have just went on ahead and, you know, went on down the line because of what did this man, the attack of her, did. People, please, Stop making people pay for mistakes that they have made in life. Stop trying to kill a human for doing human errors. And when I say human errors, like, I'm not talking about as far as, you're going out, you killing people and getting murders and going, I'm not talking about that. So please don't go there with me. That's not what I'm saying. When someone make a mistake as far as, oh, I said the wrong name, I said, come on, people, we just got to do better than this. If you never made an error in your life, please share with the class. If you've never done nothing wrong in your life, please. It's Steve Harvey, you can hear me. Listen, you inspire so many people. You keep pushing through that door. Do not let nothing take away from what you've done, not take away from your brand. You have pushed down doors. You have helped me. You don't even know me. You have helped me in more ways than of being different. For the girls like me or the people like me who are the LGBT or even someone that's different, you have inspired everybody to be true to you. Do not try to fit into a world that do not accept you. I've told the girls from the LGBT or the trans women, do not try to fit into a world that don't accept you when you have your own world. We are here to embrace you. And I don't mean just LGBT. I mean people that are different. Anyway, that being said, and my thing to you, say thank you. And this shall too shall pass. And for the people who like to call us niggers and, and the niggers, let me tell you what nigger stands for. Nigger stands for never in God's glory evil remain. What you say, baby? Say it again. Never in God's glory evil remain. What you say, baby? Say it again. Never in God's glory evil remain. And that's all it stands for. So as all you try to put all that evil stuff on you, in God's glory it don't remain. So say what you want to say, because in God's glory it shall be shared. And the thing about it is that you will not sit up there and tear down this man, not on my watch. And for the people who sit back and, if you've never ever done anything wrong, then you go ahead and you mock. But remember, when you share hate, karma's sharing it right with you. So since you wrote that to that person, let's see how you handle it when it comes to you. Anyway, that being said, I just want to put that out there. As far as Steve, I still love you. I still support you. I'm still with you. And everybody who's ever made a mistake in life, you stand with him as well. Listen, he made a mistake. He cited was sorry. He apologized. What else you want the man to do? Anyway, that being said, I want to say hello, new people. Boom. I want to say old people. Bam. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do the best way that you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them. Alright?